Hello everyone, my name is Abiodun Mustafa. Welcome to my video. I hope you have done well to really watch my previous video meant basically for the academia. And today I will be sharing with you on how to access relevant research articles for free. So for example, probably you're an undergrad student, you are conducting your research work, or you're a postgrad student doing your research work, and you've had issues with accessing research articles, whether for journals, whether for conferences, whether for book chapters, and you really want to get those copies for free. Maybe, for example, you found out that some of them are paid. You're told to pay a couple of dollars or a couple of pounds, and you don't have that money to pay. What are those things you can do right now that can help you access those journals, that can really help you access and get those journals for free in a legit way? So, how can you really access relevant research articles for free? Are you ready? But before I go into the session, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, I encourage that you subscribe so you can begin to see lots of my videos, more videos that are yet to come that will really help you to do excellently well in your academic journey, in your academic goal, and to accomplish lots of your academic vision. So this playlist is basically dedicated to the academia. So you'll see a lot of my videos done relating to the academia. So are you ready right now? So do well to subscribe, do well to like, do well to drop a comment as you begin to learn from this video. So how to access relevant research articles for free. Now, what's the number one way to access relevant research articles? Number one way is to find out if that article is an open access. Okay, find out if that article is open access. A lot of the others, a lot of researchers really have a lot of the money, or they get sponsorship from their institutions, or they get supported with certain grants to conduct some research work, and part of the funding really gives them the ability to make their journals open access. So open access basically means that anyone across the world can actually download that article. So you must find out if that particular article related to your research work is an open access, okay, is published in an open access journal. Okay, so you can really do well to find out. Now, how do you find out? I remember I did a video on how you can access the right journal article using Google Scholar, and also finding out if the relevant journal is available as a non-pediatric. All right, if that journal is actually a non-pediatric journal. So I did that video. You can search out in my YouTube channel and then see how you can do that. Now let's go into it directly. So what you first do is you go to Google Scholar. How do you access Google Scholar? You go access Google Scholar through scholar.google.com, scholar.google.com. If, for example, I'm conducting a research work that has to do with expert system, expert system for, say, medical diagnosis, just for example, medical diagnosis, and I want the year to begin from, say, 2017. So I'm recording this video in 2021. So say 2017. So I need a recent journal. So I just come into the time frame 2017. Now you will begin to find out in your Google Scholar, like this is just an HTML link. You come here, this PDF. So most of the time, some of these places where you see PDF means this article is an open access. So I can simply just come in here, right click, open link in new tab, and then I want to choose to really open the article. So you can see down here already, it's downloading. Okay, it downloaded directly. Or if I really want to check what the article is about, I want to read the abstract, I can just come in here, open link in tab, and then I can check out all of these things. So it's telling me this is the abstract, the paucity of medical experts in developing countries are subjected large. So I can read the abstract, see if it's relating. If it's relating, I would have a link to download. So I really don't need to pay for this journal. I can download it directly. So the same thing happens to all of those journals that you can see here having this PDF. They are just open access articles. Okay, so you can directly download them without paying. So the first thing to do is to find out if the articles you want to download is published as an open access in that particular journal. So number two way is to visit digital libraries. Okay, you can simply go to the digital library of your academic institution. For every major and standard institution, academic institution, the universities or polytechnic, they should have a digital library. Now, the reason why you can make use of the digital library is that a lot of your academic institutions usually pay, all right, they pay the monthly fee or the annual fee to certain journals or to certain publishers to be able to give anyone access to their journal articles. So they pay certain institutions, certain digital libraries to be able to give their academic institution access to every article available in their libraries. So you can simply go to your digital library. A lot of people do not know this. Maybe some people watching or listening to me right now from Nigeria do not know this. Every academic institution has a digital library. So go to digital library. When you get to your library, ask where is the digital library. All right, where is the digital library? When you get digital library, they would give you access to each of the journals and each of the publishers that the institution have subscribed to, so that you would have the ability to download journal articles for free. So don't cheat yourself by sitting down on your laptop, and by doing that you're just trying to find out, oh, is this available, and they're telling you to pay. Sometimes your university subscribe to certain digital libraries, like I know ACM digital library, IEEE digital library. There's the digital library for Syria. You can just go there and find out. So when you find out that they are telling you to pay, just go to your library, ask for a digital library, and then you can find out if they are subscribed to all of those journals. So just write those journals right out, and then the librarian in digital library would help you search that out. If you also do not have this, another thing you can do is to reach out to your friend or speak to your supervisor who may have a network with a co-author or a collaborator in another institution outside your continent or outside your country, where their digital library have subscribed to that particular journal. So if you are, for example, in a third world nation, or probably you're in Africa, you could have your supervisor who have linkage with people in Europe, people in South America, with people in North America, and then you could just give them the title of the journals you want to download, and by doing that they would simply send the title to somebody abroad, somebody outside your continent, who can download that journal and send them to you. So that's another way to really access paid journals for free. Now, number three is to email the corresponding author. You can email the corresponding author. Now, how do you go about that? On your Google Scholar, if you see a particular journal that interests you, you can simply say, for example, let me say I want to access this journal. Okay, I can simply just come here. Okay, now I have all of these authors with their I have all of these authors with their email there. So a lot of the times you would have the email of a lot of those authors. Now, this is a particular paper. So let's say I'm interested in this. Most of the times, the first author is usually the corresponding author, but sometimes it's not always so. Now, how do I know this is the corresponding author? You will see the mark before the email icon, the message icon. Yeah, so this is the only person who has that mark of a personality. So this is the corresponding author. So I will simply click on this. When I click on this, I would have the contact information of the corresponding author. So I have the information of the corresponding author, and this is the email address. This is the email address. So what do I simply do? I would go to my email platform, and then I would introduce myself. I would say, for example, my name is Abiodun Mustafa. I'm a postgrad research student of Computer Science from the University of dot dot dot. Okay, I came across your article, Dental Diagnosis from X-ray Images, an expert system based on fuzzy computing, which is in relation to my research work. And I found the abstract really interesting, and I really want to access the full article. At the moment, I found out that the article is cost this amount in this particular publishing site, but at the current instance, I do not have a support fund to really purchase this journal. I do not know if you would be so kind enough to send me a copy so I could read and also reference and cite you in my research writing. Please, and you can just say, oh, thank you, and you write those amazing email, thank you in anticipation of your response. So the corresponding author could tell you if he has the if he has the release, if he has the approval, if he has what it takes to send it to you. So a lot of the times the journals that are not paid, they usually tell the author or the corresponding author that do not send this out or do not grant a full access to this until after a period of time. So you may be lucky enough that the time has elapsed and then the author could send this to you. So you can actually get access to some of these relevant articles by just sending an email to the author. Now, the lastly, number 4 is to request on ResearchGate. Now, right now, if you're a research student, whether undergraduate or graduate research student, and you are not on ResearchGate, I advise that you go right now and sign up to ResearchGate. It's a place where researchers are. That's a place where you get people who do real research works. You can follow up their works. You can also update your profile on ResearchGate and get a lot of people to pay attention to what you're doing, a lot of people citing your articles, a lot of people requesting for your articles, and then you can build massive profile on ResearchGate. So you can simply request on ResearchGate. And for ResearchGate, you are not allowed to use email. You are not allowed to log in with an email that is not institution based. I remembered when I had to open a ResearchGate account. This was a time when, as a postgraduate student, the university then told now the university then affirmed that all postgraduate students should have an institution email. So we had a pg.edu.ng. So you must have an institution email. If you do not have, you can walk up to your supervisor, to your HOD, who can help you send a letter of request to request for an institutional email. And you will tell them the purpose is basically for research. So you must have an educational email that says .edu.ng. .edu.ng, because ResearchGate is really meant for serious minded people. Is not the popular social media site where everybody just coming. Is for those who are truly mindful on research for research purpose. All right, so how do you go about that? You can log into your ResearchGate platform. So I have mine already. I have a ResearchGate platform, so this is mine. And then so you can look down, because you followed some research over time, you can look through a lot of the work. Sometimes researchers could give you the access to download certain research articles for free, and in an instance where you don't have the ability to download for free, you can simply check through, and if you find a research where it's majorly meant to be paid and you want to request for free, you can just click on the request full text, because sometimes when you click through, you will not have the ability to download the full article. So you may just see this and then look at this. So you want to get the full text, or if this does not relate to us, you can just search for publication, search for research work using the search field. And when you find out, you can then request full text. So when you click on request full text, it gives you a default mail that says, oh, I'm interested in this research. Could you provide the full text? And then it puts your name there. If you don't like this, you can add or edit that text and say, it would be my delight to access this article. Okay, so you can edit, and when you have done that, you simply send. Okay, so those are 3 amazing ways to access articles for free. So number 1 way is to check if it's open access. Number 2 is to make use of your digital libraries. Number 3 is to email the corresponding author. And number 4 is to request on ResearchGate. So that's the 4 simple, amazing way to access relevant research articles for free, whether it's paid or whether it's open access. I hope you got so much value from this video. If you did, please drop a comment. It motivates me so much to do more and to release more video. Like this video, share this video with your friends, and do well to subscribe till I come your way again and send my next video that will make you excel in your academic journey and in your research work. Keep excelling and keep taking action. Bye bye.